Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today at the Neighbor to Neighbor Block Nursing Program with Health and Wellness Coordinator Christine Fletcher. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Hank.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. And so this is a new position that's been created,
yes,
right?
It is. Yep, this is a new position that they created as an outreach.
Okay, and when you mean outreach, that's not like this.
No.
It's you go out in the community.
Yep.
And so who are you visiting?
I am going out and I'm visiting those that are over 65 and older, and just seeing how they're doing.
Okay, now, and so when you're out there, you're asking them what kind of questions?
Really, how things are going for them. If there are, if there's anything that Neighbor to Neighbor can help them with, and kind of letting them know what Neighbor to Neighbor is here for and what they're doing.
Yeah, and I know we have volunteers that do things like, well, for instance, last year one of our clients needed her mailbox moved, and so Dean Albertson, who works for Otter Tail Power Company, took his time, went over there, put a post in the ground, and relocated her mailbox so that the postal people could drive right through her driveway and put it in, and she could have it right outside her door, which was great. Neighbor
to Neighbor really is a wonderful program for seniors so that they can stay at home, and because there's no place like home, really.
I agree.
And really, that's what I'm out there doing, is just visiting and checking in on everyone and letting them know that Neighbor to Neighbor is here and seeing what we can do for them.
So now, like, if somebody out here in TV3 land wants to get a hold of you, how they can use the 218-334-3559 number to set up an appointment?
Yes, just call that number and they can set up an appointment if they would like, and just to get more information. Yeah.
So how big of an area do you cover?
We cover Frazee, Vergas, and then we also cover several townships in the area. Burlington, Candor, Dora, Edna, Gorman, Hobart, and Silverleaf area.
Okay, so you've got a pretty good area here.
Pretty wide area, yes.
Well, and I know, just from my talking with people too, that there's a lot of them my age and up around here, and we seem to be getting more every day. Of course, all of us are getting older, but we have more people moving in too.
Yes, and a lot of the people moving in have no idea that there is a resource available to them in this area.
Well, Christine, I appreciate you being on the program. We look forward to talking with you and Bonnie, and if we can get Don Johnson, who heads the program here on TV3 once in a while too. So with that, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Hank. Have a wonderful day.
So if you need something, get a hold of Christine and the Neighbor to Neighbor program, and we'll see what we can do for you. And with that, we'll be back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm up here today with Kitty from Community Ed. Hi, Kitty.
Hi, Hank. How are you?
Tremendous.
Good.
What a beautiful spring we're having, except no rain.
We could use the rain, and it is gorgeous. So
what's happening?
Well, we have a lot of classes coming up this spring to help individuals plan for their future. Financial courses such as Medicare, how to plan with your Social Security and see if you've saved enough. We have long-term care insurance, Retirement 101, planning a funeral, planning your estate. We also have some classes that are focusing on your safety, identity theft, scams and frauds. Also, we have a home buying class and couponing, saving some money as you shop on a weekly basis.
Now, I'm really interested, of course, in anything dealing with Social Security and all of this. But to go ahead and look at this, when is this class going to be happening?
Most of these classes happen in May and June. They're put on by Thrivent, they're put on by Country Financial, our local bank, the Sheriff's Department, and they could call our office or check it out online, and we can give them more information on the specific dates. It's easier to plan now and have the money set aside for when you retire than to have to scramble during retirement and have to work. So
How well I know that.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm not even close to retirement, so I have a long ways to go.
Save 10%.
Absolutely. If you start now, it'll make a big difference then.
And make sure that you have a burial plan of some kind, funeral arrangements made, so you don't want to leave that to your family.
No, it's easier to take care of it ahead of time. The estate planning is really good because it goes over the basic wills and how to pass things on to your loved ones and put your ducks in a row so that when it happens, they know what you want, and it also takes a lot of pressure off the loved ones.
Yeah, because if you don't do this, your family is going to end up in court with the state, and the state is going to take a lot of this, and you don't want that to happen to your family. Also, make sure that you have everything set up to go somewhere so that the kids don't argue over it.
Absolutely. Plan ahead.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
If they, ask them if they want something, and have them let you know. A lot of your stuff they don't even want. They say, sell it, get rid of it, and enjoy it.
Yep, and that's the beauty of the class. I mean, you don't have to go to a specific attorney to see this, to come to this class, or plan on being buried or having your service done at a specific place that is offering the class, but they're here only to educate, and that's our purpose. I mean, you don't have to belong to Country Financial to come to his class to get the education and the knowledge you need. We offer these classes for everyone.
Well, and that's, it's very important. I've seen it so much, dealing with my family, because I'm the baby. Ha!
What a young pup you are.
But, so think about this and call Community Ed, get a hold of them, and look at your schedule that's been mailed to you, and get these things lined up, get it taken care of. You'll be seeing me there. So, but with that, any parting comments here before we go on? We're going to have Kitty on next week also here talking about some more other projects.
Yep, next week I'll talk to you about the cooking classes, our art classes, the hobbies. We have a blood screening coming up in September through Essentia. Just a lot of things that are going on, and we'll discuss it next week.
All right. So with that, pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbor. We'll see you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.